Okay, we are channeling a reading from In the Air right now because that to me is an embodiment of when we're flying. I always feel like it's this moment where you can embody the metaphor of like you're jumping into another timeline, you're shifting. So if you are watching this, it is actually because you are aligning with something in you is not only changing but like shifting a timeline, like jumping into this newer, bigger version of yourself. And I think this is collectively so many people, all these people on their manifesting journey. There's these more kind of, it's like we're going through this portal, and it's this portal of aligning with our most authentic self. So, like Cara Elizabeth style, hi, that's my name. I'm Cara Elizabeth. I'm the author, illustrator, and creator of. Can you see that? And that those are the cards. And this is awkward. Like I don't want to like get in that girl's face, so I'm trying to like do this sidelines and using one hand to hold it. But like what? Also, the fact that this flight is not that long. I didn't bring anything to read, or like I don't really want to work on. Can I just tell you the bane of my existence? Like, I don't love whenever I have to do email blasts. Like, I always feel like I'm like, hey, friends. Anyways, so that's what I was going to work on. I'm like, no, let's utilize this portal. I'm in a freaking portal. That means you are. The only reason you're watching this is because you're also and it's like a portal of your choice. Like, the other thing I've been thinking about recently is that you're the portal. And I just want to check how crazy the sound is, and then I'm going to come back to you in a second. So give me a second. Okay, I mean, the sound isn't like epic, but so this is the portal. You're going through the portal, and we are coming into this greater version of ourselves, and it's a choice. Our body is the portal, our body is the gateway. Like, and when I'm saying this, I'm not saying this as a metaphor. I'm saying this like legit. Like my body tech deck is in the luggage thing up there, so I'm not gonna get it. We just are gonna work with animal apothecary. But if you know me and you know that I see that the body is it is the most sophisticated technology. We can utilize it. It's an antenna, it's a manifester, it's a computer, it's a healer, it's a destroyer, it's a creator, it's a freaking portal. So I just want to just look how beautiful that is. So this portal that you're in, I think it's the portal of I am, and making this strong declaration of who you are, and it's no more of this future version. Screw a future version. That's like, and I used to be down with that. I used to say, oh, my future version. Girl, guess what? My future version has been in the future for a million freaking years because it's always in the future. So I'm done waiting for the future version. I'm ready to embody, and I think you are too. So I just want you, while I pull these cards, to say, if you can say it out loud, like, who is this next version of you? And you will sloppily watch me pull the cards while holding the camera and just like intuitively pick a few cards. So as I pull these, just think about who is this I am, and what does I am want to share with you. So okay. Well, I'm like, excuse me, ma'am, you're messing up my reading. Okay, give me a second. All right, so they're serving water, coffee, and tea, in case you were wondering. this portal, see, listen, I feel like I need to kind of hold the mic up because of the sound. So this is the portal. This is your choice. Now, old style Kara would be like, and this would work for other readings to be like, you're in the middle of a transformation, yada, yada, yada. Screw that transformation. You are the butterfly. And you are simultaneously the caterpillar too. And the I freaking am is like, now you're choosing, you demand it. And no matter how much your 3D reality, because look at every time you level up, you're going to get thrown back old things, because whether it's your ego, whether it's your, I almost said banana brain, lizard brain, but I like, whether it's your banana brain, the ego, whatever you want to call it, whatever construct word we use to explain this thing that tries to keep us in the old story, tries to keep us safe. I'm good, thank you. So whatever is trying to keep us in this old headspace is going, I mean, see, like, even that, like, that interruption, like, it totally got me out. I'm like, what am I talking about? This is the thing that we're always going to come against, and that tame and attain. So let's just, we see the horse, okay? It's hard to hold this. The tame and attain is this idea that your thoughts are wild. They're going to go wherever they want to go. They're going to do whatever they want to do, and they're going to try to freaking master you. And the whole point of this journey, one of the biggest points, besides like service and love and all that jazz, is you mastering your thoughts and you mastering your ego and getting your thoughts to serve you and getting your ego to serve you. So in this portal, the information from the portal is like, you need to, and the reference of the horse is like, the horse will kick you in the face if you try to, it'll do whatever it wants. It'll go wherever it wants. But if you can tame it, it will get you. You will ride it and it will get you to where you want to go 1,000 freaking times quicker than it would if you were just walking. So it's like your practice, your consistent practice, and I think it's just, excuse me, I'm like so up in my face. I think it's that consistent practice every time you get knocked down. It is good for you to be aware that that is a part of the process, that when you level up, the triggers are going to come. And that's the other thing with like the contrast. Because you've gotten so much higher, the fall is going to hurt more and it's going to like vibrate at a different level. But that used to be your old self and it used to be normal. Like every time you drop back into caterpillar, it's going to feel like the end of the world. But even though for years being caterpillar was normal, but now that you know these momentary flights of butterfly lifestyle, going back to that old identity is awful. But I digress. So this is about this constant journey, and I call it conscious maturity. This is where we're not getting so triggered by the things on the outside. And I haven't mastered that in any way, shape, or form, but it is this getting back on the horse. Every time the thing on the outside, you get freaking back on the horse and you ride and you steer it and you tame it. So this other card, focus on the big picture, Hawk. So Hawk is the visionary, it's the leader. In that picture, it's focusing on the lighthouse, who's focusing on the bee, who has the crown of victory. So it's this idea that, what are you focusing on? That's all it is. The more you energize the crap you're feeling, the more you feel into it. And this is where shadow work and therapy, I'm like, depending on who you're working with or how you're working on it, because you can say, you can be given diagnosis and told you're this, and then saying these kind of things where you're just regurgitating the past for years. It's making that thing stronger. So this is about the light and focusing on the light. It doesn't mean we bypass the darkness and all that, because guess what? The diamond is in the darkness. So there's some whole other stuff about that. There's something that this portal is asking you to rise above, be the visionary, and focus on the main goal and figure out what that goal is. And I think, for some of us, the idea might feel kind of open, or there might be like a 4-month, like, this has got to, whatever the thing is, like, get really clear. Like, I feel like the portal is like, get even clearer. Give it some, write down, like, in the next year, do you want to be married? Do you want to be making this much money? Do you want to have this level of success, this many followers? Do you want to be having better relations with this? Do you want to quit that? Like, what are the things, like, the portal is asking you to get really clear, because the horse needs a target to be like, that's what we're riding towards. Let's pull one more card. I mean, this is like, duh, you are what you think. Of course, I mean, I love, like, yeah, the portal would say that. Let's get one that maybe has some more depth. And it just comes back to self-worth. It always comes, that's this, and I just did a reading at Niagara Falls, and the ending message from Niagara Falls was all about this, like, self-worth. Okay, this is the portal. This is the portal. This is what's going on with the portal. This portal that you are traveling through is the portal to your value. Because it is your value that allows you, it is honoring your value and seeing your value that allows you to be superhuman, that allows you to manifest the life of your dreams. It is the old story, the not good enough, the too ugly, the too old, the too whatever, too poor, too this, too that. That one is like an illusion of just lies that keep you reverberating and recycling whatever that means, like those lies. So your value is the big thing I think most of us are leveling up into, is really seeing how freaking, what a gift you are, how rare you are, that you have something that no one else has, that your individuality, despite us all being interconnected and us all being one, is that you are something very special in this bigger oneness, and that you are this gift, and that it is you aligning with your value. Yep, that's it. That's what the portal wants to share. Like, it is about this next, to stay in the butterfly is to stay knowing how freaking amazing and what a gift and how valuable you are. All right, friends, that is the message from the portal. I love you so much.